Hello students, welcome to CET class, CET online classes. So today's class we are going to see the continuation of the previous one. So we were discussing the chapter Newton's law of motion, work, power and energy. So today we are going to see the continuation of that. So we'll go to the problem. A body of mass 0.25 kg is dropped from a height of 200 meter. The gain in its kinetic energy when it covers 1 by 4th of this distance from the top is. So you have the formula. The gain in its kinetic energy is mg h by 4. So m is 0.25 into 10 into 200 divided by 4. So ones are, that is two twos are, two hundreds are, ones are, it is fives are. I can shift this decimal and 25 divided by 100 into 5 into 100. So 100 cancels. So 25 into 5 is 125. 125. Okay. Next. An engine does a certain amount of work in 20 seconds. Another engine does twice this amount of work done in 60 seconds, 60% of this time. The ratio of power of the two engine is. So you have the formula. Okay, we have to take the ratio. It is P1 divided by P2 is equal to W1 by W2 into T2 divided by T1. So I can say that W1 divided by 2 times the W1 into 0.6 T1 divided by T1. So 0.6 divided by 2 gives you 0.3 by 1. So option 4. Okay. Next problem. A collision in which both kinetic energy and linear momentum are conserved is called, so it is the direct concept. Okay, so it is nothing but perfectly elastic collision. Perfectly elastic collision. Okay, next, a body of mass 2 kg traveling with a velocity of 108 km per hour collides with a stationary body of the mass 8 kg. If the two bodies stick together after collision, then hmm. So to understand this, you are going to write according to the law of conservation of, okay. So m1 u1 plus m2 u2 is equal to m1 plus m2 to the into v. Okay, so m1 they've given us 2 into 108 per kilometer. You have to convert that. 108 into 5 into 18 is 30, plus the object is at rest is equal to, so 2 plus 8 into V. So 60 divided by 10. So V is equal to 6 meter per second. So option 3. Okay. The work done by force F is equal to 3 I cap plus J cap plus 2 K cap when its point of application moves from P 1 3 minus 2 and 2 0 minus 4. Okay, if that is the case, you have to write down that F is equal to F already they given, right? So I have to write it for S. So I can write it as you can write it as S is equal to vector S is equal to 2 minus 1 plus, that is 2 minus 1 I cap plus 0 minus 3 J cap plus minus 4 plus 2 K cap. So final आगे I cap minus 3 J cap minus 2 K cap. That is your yes. Okay. That is your S. Now the work done is nothing but work done is equal to W is equal to vector Fs dot vector S. So vector F ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, vector S ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. If you start multiplying that, you will get it as 3 minus into minus plus 3 ಸೊ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇನೆ ನೋಡೋಣ. So 3I cap plus J cap plus 2K cap into I cap minus 3J cap minus 2K cap. Okay. So 3 So if you start doing that, so you'll be getting 3, okay, minus 3, okay, so minus 4. So this and this get cancelled, so minus 4. So none of this, none of this. Okay, suppose instead of the f, if you have here the minus, then this becomes plus, right? So if it is plus, then the scenario will be different. Okay, right. Next, a body of mass 2 kg, a body of mass 2 kg traveling with along the x-axis with a velocity of 54 km per hour. Another body of mass 6 kg is traveling along y-axis with a velocity of 10 meter per second. If the bodies collide at the origin and move along the x-axis, their common velocity can be. So common velocity means it's nothing but the formula is m1 u1 plus m2 u2 is equal to m1 plus m2 into v. Okay, so I'll give some time. Do it. So convert that 54 kilometer per hour to meter per second. Try ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಾ? Okay, so here you can say that mass m1 is 2 into u1 is 54 andre, so it is 54 into 5 divided by 18, it is 15 ಬರುತ್ತೆ. So 15 plus m2 is 6 into 10 is equal to, okay, so 2 plus 6 into v. So 30 plus 60 is equal to 8 into v. So 30 andre 90 divided by 8 is equal to v. So it is 11 points. So 90 divided by 8 is, so you'll be getting around 11.25 ಬರುತ್ತೆ. 11.25 ಅಂದ್ರೆ approximately you can write it as 10.5 meter per second ಅಂತ ಬರಿಬೋದು. Okay, next, a body of mass 12 kg traveling with a velocity of 6 meter per second undergoes an elastic collision with a body of vertical mass which is at rest. After collision, after collision, the first body comes to rest and the second body moves with a velocity of 6 meter per second. So it is option 4. Option 4. So it is a direct question and write it down. A simple pendulum of length 2 meter and the bob of mass 0.04 kg is moved such that its thread, when fully stretched, makes an angle of 60 degree with the vertical. The maximum and minimum values of kinetic energy this bob can have is hmm. So we have the rigid body. For that, it has been fixed from the origin O. So there is an oscillation. Okay, there's the bob. So from this point, so this is nothing but your B. This is your A. Okay, this is 2 meter. Again, this is also 2 meter, the length of that. There is an angle theta has been formed. Okay, so the potential energy of the bob at C. Potential energy, the bob at C is, you can write it as mgh, but mg into h is nothing but AB. Okay, h is nothing but AB. If I want to find AB, so AB is equal to OB minus OA, right? OB minus OA. But OB minus OA can be written as OC into cos theta. Okay, from the figure. So you can write it as 2 minus 2 into cos theta, cos 60 hangandre. Okay, so adana solve ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ you will get it as, so 2 minus 2 into 1 by 2, 2 get cancelled, 2 minus 1 is 1. So AB is equal to 1. Okay, AB is equal to 1. So I can substitute that to that equation. M is 0.04 into G is 10 into 1. So it is 0.4 joules. So the maximum possible kinetic energy is 0.4. The minimum possible kinetic energy is 0. So option 3. Okay. I hope you are clear with that. Okay. A car having a certain kinetic energy can be stopped by applying brakes through a distance of 50 meters. By what distance can it be stopping if its velocity is reduced by half? If its velocity is reduced by half. Okay. So you have the equation. Okay. So you can say W, I'll write W1 is equal to F into S1. Okay, that W I can write it as half M V1 square is equal to F S1. So why? Because that work done is going to stored as an kinetic energy. In the second case, if you see, W2 is equal to F into S2. But in that particular case, W can be written as half into V by 2 the whole square. V by 2 the whole square is equal to Fs2. Fs2. Okay. Okay, so you can write that as 1 by 4 half mv1 square half v1 square is equal to f into s2, but this can be written as f into s1 divided by 4 is equal to f into s2. So f and f get cancelled, so you can write it as s2 is equal to s1 by 4. Okay, so s1 is 50 by 4, so it will be 12.5. So the option 2. I hope you are clear with that. Okay. The next problem, a ball is dropped vertically from height of 7.2 meter. 7.2 meter. It bounced from the floor to a height of 1.8 meter. The coefficient of restitution of material of the ball is. So you have the formula E is equal to root of H2 divided by H1. That is equal to, so root of 1.8 divided by 7.2. Okay, that is equal to so so you will be getting 1.8 divided by 7.2 is 0.25. So root of 0.25 is 0.5. 0.5. So answer is option 4. Okay. Next. The work done in stretching a wire of constant force 2 into 10 to the power 4 Newton per meter such that its length increases by 0.2 centimeter. Okay, so the formula will be U is equal to half kx square. So half into k is 2 into 10 to the power 4. Okay, so into 0.2 into 10 to the power minus 2 meter conversion. So 2 and 2, this is the whole square. So awaga 0.04 into 10 to the power minus 4 into 10 to the power 4. Cancel as 0.04 joules. So option 3. Next, the bob of simple pendulum of length 0.1 meter is released from a horizontal position. The velocity of the bob as it arrives at its lower position, okay, if it loses 19% of its initial energy against the air resistance. So you have the kinetic energy is given as, okay, half mv square, half mv square. So you just try. You just try. Right. So did you try with this? Okay. So first you have the kinetic energy is equal to. So instead of that, okay, the thing what they're given is the problem, the bob of the simple pendulum, the bob of simple pendulum of length 0.1 meter is released from a horizontal position. The velocity of the bob as it arrives at its lowermost position, if it loses 19% of its initial energy against the air resistance, is, okay, here the formula is nothing but potential energy is equal to kinetic energy plus lost, okay, so lost energy. Now you can say lost energy is equal to 19% of potential energy. It is nothing but 0.19 PE. ಇದನ್ನ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊತೀನಿ. So PE is equal to kinetic energy plus 0.19 PE. So ಇದನ್ನ ಆ ಕಡೆ ಶಿಫ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. So PE minus 0.19 PE is equal to KE. KE. Okay. So ಅವಾಗೇನಾಯ್ತದು 0.81 PE is equal to KE. So 0.81 mgh is equal to half mv square. M and m get cancelled. So ಈಗ solve ಮಾಡಿ ಅದನ್ನ. V is equal to take your time and solve it. Take your time and don't take much time. Finally you have to write V is equal to, simplify ಮಾಡಿ, root under ಬರುತ್ತೆ. So V is equal to, that is V square is equal to 2 into 81 divided by 10, sorry 100, okay, 0.81 I have written 81 divided by 100 into 10, so 0.1 ಅನ್ನ 1 by 10 ಅಂತ ಬರೀತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. So 10 and 10 get cancelled. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ, V is equal to square root 2 into root of 81 is 9 by 10. So if you solve this, you will get 1.27 ಬರುತ್ತೆ. So option A. Option A. Okay. Next problem. A body of mass 5 kg falls from a certain height on the floor of an evacuator at rest and does not rebound. The heat produced by the impact is 10 joules. The heat that could be produced in case of evacuator was moving up with an uniform velocity of a body of mass 5 kg falls from a certain height on the ground of an elevator at rest and does not rebound. The heat produced by the impact is 10 joule. The heat that would be produced in case of the elevator was moving up with a uniform velocity of 4 meter per second is the same amount of heat will be produced because the value of acceleration due to gravity is same in all frame of reference ಅಲ್ಲಿರುತ್ತೆ. So frame of reference in compare ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ same heat energy will be flowing. So the answer will be 10 joules only. Next up, a block of metal weighing 5 kg rests on a horizontal frictionless plane. It is hit by a jet releasing water at a rate of 2 kg per second and at a speed of 4 meter per second. The initial acceleration of the block is so think over with that. A block of metal weighing 5 kg rests on an horizontal frictionless plane. It is hit by a jet releasing water at a rate of 2 kg per second. Okay, so you can write this as F is equal to d by dt of mv. So v dm by dt. So it is nothing but 4 into 2. It is 8 Newton. Acceleration A is equal to F by m, that is equal to 8 by 5. It is 1.6 meter per second square. Next up, if the net force acting on a body is 0, if the net force acting on a body is 0, so the body can be moving with uniform velocity. Okay, according to the concept wise, you can say that option 3. Next, a particle moves in xy plane under the action of force such that the value of its linear momentum at any time t is at any time t is. Okay, there is a small confusion. At any time t is px 2 cos t py 2 sin t. The angle between f and p at a given instant at a given time t will be. So this part will be added here. Here. Okay, now you have to find the angle between them. So angle between them. Okay, you know that p is equal to 2 is common in both the cases. Cos t I cap plus sin t j cap. Okay, so you have f is equal to dp by dt. So 2 is constant. Differential of cos is minus sin t. Okay, I cap plus cos t j cap. That is your f. As you know that they both are moving under rectilinear motion, so you can say that vector f dot vector p is equal to 0. So angle between that will be 90 degree or pi by 2. Okay, so option 1. Next, when one walks on ground, the force of friction exerted by the ground on him is in forward direction. Forward direction. A mass m is placed on an inclined plane. A mass m is placed on inclined plane. If the mass is in equilibrium, the maximum inclination of the plane with horizontal would be, okay, we have the formula that mu is equal to tan theta. So where theta is nothing but angle of repose, right? So theta is equal to tan inverse of mu. So option 1. Okay. Next, a body is projected up if a 45 inclined. If a body is projected up a 45 rough incline, if the coefficient of friction is 0.5, then the retardation of the blocks is retardation is nothing but acceleration, right? Okay, you have the formula A is equal to G of sine 45 plus half into cos 45. So it is 1 by root 2 plus 1 by 2 root 2 G. So this is the formula you have to remember just in terms of theta. So finally if you solve this, you will get it as 3G divided by 2 root 2. Option 3. Okay. Next, a block of mass 5 kg is placed on a rough inclined plane. The inclination of the plane is gradually increased till the block just begins to slide down. The inclination of the plane is then 3 in 5. The coefficient of friction between the block and the plane is, so block and the plane is, they're given sine theta. Sine theta is equal to 3 by 5. Since mu is equal to tan theta, so mu is equal to tan theta. Okay, so mu is equal to tan theta andre you can write that right angle triangle ತಗೊಂತೀಯ. So ಇದು theta. So apply the Pythagoras theorem apply ಮಾಡಿ solve ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ, so ಇದು 3 ಇದು 5 ಅಂದ್ರೆ 9 plus 25 is solve ಮಾಡಿ. ಸೊ ಇದೇನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀರ ಇವಾಗ Pythagoras theorem ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ you will get it as 25 is equal to 9 plus term x ಅಂತ ತಗೊಂತೀನಿ x square. So x square is equal to 25 minus 9 is 16. So x is equal to 4. ಇದು 4 ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. So tan theta is 3 by 4. So mu is equal to 3 by 4. Option 2. Okay. Next problem. A large block of wood of mass 40 kg is dragged along the platform of a railway station with 30 kgf force. The coefficient of the platform is 0.5. The force of the friction is. So we have the formula. Force of the friction formula is F is equal to mu mg. Mu mg. Okay, solve ಮಾಡಿ. Just substitute 0.5 ಅಂದ್ರೆ 1/2 ಅಂತ ಬರೀತೀನಿ into mass is 40 into 10. So 1s are 5s are 5 2s are 5 4s are 20. So it is 200. So 200 Newton. But 200 Newton is nothing but 20 kgf. So option 2. Option 2. ಸೊ ಅದನ್ನ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. 1 ಕಿಲೋ ಇಸ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ ಕನ್ವರ್ಟ್ ಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಜಿ ಎಫ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಫೋರ್ಸು, ಕೆ ಜಿ ಎಫ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಕಿಲೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಫೋರ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ರಿಮೆಂಬರ್ ದಟ್ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಓಕೆ, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟು the angle between two forces at a point is 120 degree. Their resultant is perpendicular to the smaller force whose magnitude is 8 Newton. The magnitude of the other forces